Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make an express version of a Filipino dish called chicken afritada or menudo. Okay, so I'm going to use Mamacita's mix here. And you're going to need a small box of raisins, some salt and pepper, soy sauce, some olive oil just for cooking, not the extra virgin, a small tomato sauce. This is 1 can of peas that I've drained. This is like 5 small potatoes that I've cut up into sizes like this. And I'm putting that in water just so it doesn't brown. Also, half of a medium onion that I've kind of diced in a larger size than normal than I normally do. 1 bell pepper in about 1 to 1.5 inch long and about 1 inch wide strips. And these are the little baby carrots that are that comes in the package. I've rinsed those, and 1 teaspoon of garlic. Okay, over here I put some olive oil in the chicken. Now you can dice up some chicken pieces if you like, but I'm gonna use these chicken legs for chicken drumsticks for today. And I'm just gonna brown these a little bit. And after I brown these, I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic and onion. And right now my stove is on a medium heat. It goes up to a 9, and right now it's at a 5 or 6. So kind of just saute this for a few minutes. Just give it a nice sear. And then just kind of flip it to make sure it browns evenly on both sides. Okay, so at this stage, go ahead and add your garlic and onions. And then you're just going to cook that until the onions are translucent. And just stir that around. So right now, go ahead and, it's been sauteing for a couple of minutes. I'm going to put some salt and pepper. And just a little bit of soy sauce. Okay, so that was around a tablespoon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on this for a few minutes. Chicken has been sauteing for a few minutes, and I reduced the heat to like a low-medium temperature. So right here, I dissolved the packet of the Mamacita's menudo afritada mix, and I dissolved that with 1 cup of kind of cool temperature water. And now I'm going to put it here. Okay, and then I'm also going to add, now this is my own recipe. You can also follow the instructions on the back of the packet if you're either making menudo or afritada, but it's up to you if you want to follow the directions on there. So for me, I'm adding 1 small can of tomato sauce. You don't have to, it's optional. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir. And then we're going to let that cook for about like 5, 7, 8 minutes around there. And then we're going to add the vegetables in here. And the raisins, I mentioned that there was raisins earlier, but this is if you are going to make the menudo. So I kind of messed up because sometimes I make this with menudo style or else afritada style. So if you're making menudo, you can do the raisins and garbanzo beans and liver. Okay, so that's been simmering in the seasoning mix and the tomato sauce and soy sauce and salt and pepper, onion, garlic. So that's all been simmering for about 5-6 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes and the carrots. And then we're going to cook that for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the bell pepper. So just stir that in. Okay, so let that simmer for another 5 minutes with the lid on. The lid, you can kind of, crack the top a little bit like this. I took the lid off and it's been simmering an additional 5 minutes since I've added the potatoes and carrots. So a total of like 10 to 12 minutes the chicken has been cooking. So right now I'm going to go ahead and add the green bell pepper and the green peas that I've drained. This is one small regular can of sweet peas that I've drained. So now just mix that in. And another additional ingredient that I put in that's optional if you like is fish sauce. And in the Philippines, we call it patis. So in Tagalog, it's called patis. And you don't have to, you can just do soy sauce. But I'm going to add some of this fish sauce for the last part of the cooking. About like, just a little, like a teaspoon. Okay, so I'll let that cook for a few more minutes. And I will be putting the lid back on. That way it'll cook properly. Okay. Okay, so I took the lid off and it is finished. The potatoes are tender. Just get a fork and just kind of pierce the potato to make sure it's done. So the potato is going to make the sauce a little more thicker because of the starch. And this is finished. You can adjust the flavors. You can put a little more soy sauce or fish sauce, salt and pepper. Otherwise, that Mamacita's packet is really, good enough. You don't want to make it too salty. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial and try out my recipe. And please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you soon again with another tutorial. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.